Long ago, before the white man's ships touched the shores of Africa, before iron met fire, there was a land where the trees could whisper, animals could dance, and spirits walked among men. This is the story of Abadi, the poor drummer boy who dared to play the drum of the talking forest and changed his village forever. In Azamba village, peace once reigned. The people were hard-working and proud, but one season, the skies refused to rain. The yams dried up, the rivers turned to dust, and even the birds forgot how to sing. The elders gathered beneath the ancient Iroko tree. The gods are silent. We have sacrificed goats, cows, even our finest rooster, yet no rain. There is one drum that could call the rain, but it is forbidden. You speak of the drum of the talking forest? That drum is cursed. The last king who played it brought madness upon this land, says Okwa, a notable elder of the community. Then we are doomed, says another elder. And so, the village suffered. The drum waited, silent, glowing faintly beneath the ancient baobab. In that same village lived a young boy named Obidi. He was only 13, an orphan who lived with his uncle, Odagul, the hunter. Obidi! You useless boy! Always beating that calabash. Music cannot fill the stomach, says Odagul. Uncle, but when I play, even the river smiles. River smiles? River cannot cook, yum. Go fetch firewood before I use my cane to play your back like a drum. Odagwu roar. Obidi spent his evenings by the river, playing his little drum, the one he made from goatskin and calabash. His rhythms were so sweet that even the crocodiles danced and the fishes jumped. One day he met an old blind woman sitting by the road, hungry and weak. My son, can you spare me a little yam? Take this, mama, it's all I have. Ah, kind heart, kind fate. When the moon is full, follow the sound of silence in the forest. What you seek shall find you, says the old woman. On the night of the full moon, Obidi could not sleep. The prophecy of the old woman echoed in his mind. He took his small drum and tiptoed out of the hut. As he entered the forest, something strange happened. The air went still, the crickets stopped singing. Even the wind froze. Then, in the heart of the silence, he saw it, the drum of the talking forest, ancient, glowing faintly under the moonlight. His hands trembled. He struck the drum once. Boom! The trees shook. He struck it twice. Boom! Boom! The ground hummed at the third strike. Boom! The forest spoke. Obidi, child of man, you have woken the heart of the forest. What do you seek? Says a voice. I seek rain for my people, says Obidi. Then rain you shall have. But beware, for every blessing carries a shadow. The rain poured down for days. The people rejoiced, but deep in the soil, something dark began to stir. The rain saved the village, but it also freed a spirit long trapped beneath the earth. The Shadow King had awoken the next morning. Strange things happened. Goats began speaking in riddles. The chief's wife turned into a tree, and the river flowed backward. It's the boy! The drummer boy has angered the gods. Tie him up! Let the forest take back its cursed child, says Odagru. Just as they prepared to banish him, a blinding light filled the sky. The old blind woman appeared, but this time, her eyes were glowing like fire. Fools! The boy is not cursed, he is chosen. Only the one who woke the forest can silence it again. Obidi was given a sacred staff and sent back into the forest to confront the Shadow King. He had to play 7 beats, each one revealing a secret of his heart. First beat, fear. He saw the ghosts of his parents, and though his heart quaked, he stood firm. Second beat, anger. He saw his uncle's cruelty but chose forgiveness. Third beat, temptation. A golden palace appeared, glittering with riches, but Obidi turned away. Fourth beat, pain. He felt every hunger and insult he had ever endured. Tears fell, but his hands kept drumming. Fifth beat, courage. Wild beasts roared. Still he played. Sixth beat, wisdom. He realized his music was not just sound, it was spirit. Seventh beat, love. He thought of his people, his home, his uncle, and with one final blow, he struck the drum. The Shadow King roared and vanished into dust. The forest sighed and fell silent again. When Obidi returned, the land was reborn, the crops grew, the rivers sang, and the air smelled sweet again. The people knelt before him. "Obidi, son of Azamba, you have saved us," says a chief. "Forgive me, my son. The hunter is nothing without the drummer who calls the rain," says Odagu. "We all play different drums, uncle, but together we make the rhythm of life." The old woman appeared one last time, shining brighter than the sun. "The boy has restored balance. Let music guide the hearts of men forever." And so, whenever thunder rolls in Azamba, they say it is Obidi, drumming for the rain spirits. His story reminds us that no heart is too small, and no rhythm too weak, to awaken the gods. If this story touched your heart, share it. Subscribe for more African tallies of wisdom, courage, and magic. Until next time, keep your drum beating.